really good in the camp. 2 big performances and scoring goals freely, defending pretty well as well.
Yeah, it's a lot better than it was 2-3 weeks ago. Like, it was tough for a few days, you know what I mean? But now it's a lot better. Now, obviously, when you're winning, especially when you're playing well and the boys are digging in and stuff like that, it's a good feeling around the place, you know what I mean?
What do you feel has been the difference in the past 2 games?
I think just kind of going back to basics and just focusing on obviously defending well and getting close to people and making it hard to be a team, hard to play against, hard to beat, you know what I mean? I think that's always a good place to start from, especially if you've had a wobble and a few bad results and stuff like that, or a bad performance. So I think the older boys kind of called us in and had a talk about that, and I think we've done it quite well in the 2 games, so hopefully we can continue that.
And has the return of the guys from loan as well as Jay Henderson coming in kind of added a wee bit of energy to the squad as well? Yeah,
definitely. Even in training, obviously seeing Jay's been really good the last 2 games. Just something different out there, do you know what I mean? We haven't really had that, just so direct and getting balls in the box. Obviously that helps Billy because he's always making them movements from stick. And the young boys as well, like Lou come on and scored and stuff like that. I was buzzing for him, so it's good to see them coming on and getting that experience.
And from your point of view, you know, you've returned from injury and you're playing at left back. You're pretty happy with your own kind of performances as well, you know, showed a lot of strength there?
Yeah, it was tough, like coming back from the injury and stuff, still feeling it for a bit, but just trying to get back up fully fit now, do you know what I mean? I think I've played 3 games now, so hopefully just that's me, touch wood for the rest of the season and just keep going. Like, I think I've been doing alright, so hopefully just keep it going.
And one last one from me, just about Queen's Park. They lost in the cup last night, but quite formidable in the league with 8 straight wins overall. In terms of, you know, they're obviously scoring goals for fun, but given 10 goals from your team in the past kind of week, must you give you a lot of confidence to say that you're in good form as well?
Yeah, I think even just despite the goals we've scored, just how we've played, and I think we've conceded 2, but I think, you know, they were kind of bad goals to give away, so it's not like we've been torn apart or anything like that, you know what I mean? So I think if we just go in with the same mindset and the same kind of try to replicate the same things, I think we should do alright.
Great, that's all from me, thank you.
Does it change the mindset, Zach? You know, I mean, obviously if you're not winning games, it's going in against the leaders, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously that's why those 2 games were so important for us, because I think if you come into this game having not won the last 2, you're kind of looking around thinking, Jesus, but obviously winning the last 2, there's a bit of confidence, everyone's feeling good, we've a few boys back and stuff like that. Obviously the lone boys, the squad's bigger, so I think all of that kind of adds up and puts us in a good place.
You've mentioned before that, you know, how much you enjoy the kind of spirit of the club, and did that stay pretty resilient throughout the difficult spell as well?
Yeah, I mean, after the party game, we kind of just spoke between ourselves and kind of said, look, that's obviously nowhere near good enough, and everyone kind of had a look at themselves and stuff, and to just, like I said, go back to basics and just try stick together out there, do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's us out there, the 11 on the pitch and the boys on the bench and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of the focus we had, and I think it's worked the last 2 games. So
yeah, great stuff, thanks.